man, that is a nice life. It is the night before the mission trip to Melbourne, Florida. So let's really pray that I don't run out of storage because my laptop broke 2 days ago, as if that's never happened before. My dad's laptop, Surface Book, has a glitch. My MacBook has a glitch as well. Good thing is it was just the speakers. The speakers busted and the rest of the computer is fine. So in the meantime, for this presentation, I'm gonna use the hard case shell of my MacBook while it's under repairment to write with this Expo marker. Here we go. I know it's a bit transparent, just ignore the background right here. Let me kind of give a back brief about how I'm gonna pull off this brand new schedule. And this isn't exactly the easiest to write on. Oh no, it's dual enrollment. I just got accepted 2 days ago by Lanier Tech. Hold on. Wow, this would be a lot of editing with this footage right here. You know, cutting back and forth here, here. Woo, this is gonna be a lot of work. Lanier Tech is the college that I'll be doing enrolling with. So how exactly this dual enrollment works is, instead of taking my high school senior classes, I'll be doing the dual enrollment college courses.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
Dual enrollment isn't like really different from college course. It's the same thing. If anything, you're taking those college classes. It's just the only difference is you're a high school student taking those college classes. Does that make sense? Do I need to clarify? So let's say that this is your high school courses, okay? And then once you get to college, you're gonna have your college courses later on. But those college courses are pretty much a repeated version of your high school level classes. So instead of waiting till you get into college to take those, you know, core classes that... Baby, you interrupted my vlog, what are you doing? Oh no! Oh, you attacked my face. Man, that's the second time she's done that. Oh no. Instead of taking your college level classes once you get to college, you can go ahead and get them over with while you're in high school. Huge difference, because that not only get some classes done, well really that's the biggest thing, you just get classes done. So that way by the time you get to college, you can get right to your major. Booyah! And then you can get right to your career. I feel like I'm really over explaining this. Another benefit is, rather than high school, you can actually go full-time with dual enrollment, meaning that instead of having to do your, let's just say 9 to 5, because that's kind of the average when you're talking about jobs, 9 to 5 schedule, you're working with your flexible one. Some of the classes, yes, they're set on certain days and all. The biggest thing is, first of all, with, you know, your high school, it's, you know, a brick and mortar building. And then your college, of course, is brick and mortar, but they also have online. Now, granted, this is probably different between college to college. The biggest thing is if you were to take your core classes, especially at a community college. First of all, I've heard that community college core classes are a lot easier than your university counterparts, but also that it's community. So they tend to be a lot more flexible with how the class flow goes. In my case, rather than, let me think, 8:30 to 3:40, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. Yeah, that's 5 days a week. Rather than that schedule, my new schedule is, well, first I only have to take 4 classes because it's my senior year. 2 of my classes, let me see if I remember. My English and my world history will be online, and then my public speaking and math are only available in the building. So with that said, that means 2 of those classes are fully online. I can easily get that done anywhere I can, and that's the biggest part. There's no building involved. I can just pull up my laptop, wherever I am and just get to work. Meanwhile, with brick and mortar classes, the way these college classes are set up are obviously much, much different from high school. Rather than focusing on number grade, they focus on letter grade. And of course, being that it's college, it's more of whether or not you pass the class than whether or not you get the grade to get into college. Because the point of high school to get to college, but if you're taking college, you already made it. I really need to rewrite this chart. Booyah. Now we got a much more clarified chart, hopefully that really summarizes everything. Once again, high school, 9 to 5 set hours. You better be there or else. Public schools, you know what I'm talking about?
Sorry I'm late. My dog ate my alarm clock.
Versus college is a bit more on the flexible side. Now, of course, yes, there is obviously an attendance and you probably should go to your classes, but with the online options and from what I've heard, a lot more of an open environment, especially if it's a community college. Make sure you take your dual enrollment at a community college, because that's where you're gonna see a lot more of your flexibility in terms of your hours with your education. You're better off with a convenience of time than an assignment of time, if that makes sense. So then high school, rather than working on your Common Core course, which does nothing for your life at all, you can do the college core, which replaces the high school core if you're dual enrolling, and that is the list of classes that will be taken off and hours completely done with. So that way when you get to college, you already have some classes done. Saves money and time. And then with high school mostly, in terms of the educational route, the focus is to get to college. But meanwhile, dual enrollment, you're in a college. So it's more pass-fail and making sure that you have a good education. I will definitely update more once I am into it. That is a lot to talk about. I think the session is over.